In this episode of Rock Christie Hike Across America, we continue with our mission, try to find something worth doing in every state. This week, we're in Missouri, and we'll be checking out the Devil's Icebox down at the Rockbridge Memorial Park, which is located just a few miles off of Highway 63 in Columbia, Missouri. So I'm here at Rockbridge Memorial State Park. I'm back with the traveling Trekkies. We're going to be doing the Devil's Icebox, which James here seems to think it's the Devil's Xbox.
The Devil's Xbox.
Now, even though there are a lot of stairs here, it is wheelchair accessible from the parking lot to the first natural bridge. Looks like the natural bridge is really close to the parking lot, so it's not a far hike. Now this is where the wheelchair accessibility ends. And to the best of my knowledge, the boardwalk used to go all the way through the tunnel and come out the other end with some stairs. But back in 2006, there was a collapse that broke the boardwalk and some of the stairs, so they just wound up removing it. Flashlight definitely suggested coming here. Not just for in here, but when you get to the Devil's Icebox, because your cell phone light just isn't going to cut it. Now, because the boardwalk and stairs are missing, you will have to walk through the creek to get to the other side. You also have to climb up the waterfall to get out. Luckily, the water wasn't flowing that bad that day, so we got through without getting too wet. Now, this is what's left of the stairs after the collapse of 2006. That is the Rock Bridge behind us we just went through, and I believe the icebox is straight ahead, but I don't know what's up with the stairs here. But yeah, I believe that is the icebox up there, and because the boardwalk is missing and the stairs, you do have to walk through this creek.
Down and then touched the rock and I bounced back up. That's super nice.
Now there was a natural tunnel here, but the water was about 3 feet deep, and I really didn't feel like getting soaked at the time. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like it's too hard.
Oh, you want to climb up that?
This is definitely one of those places where there's a ton of people here. They kind of ruin it. But it's a hot day, so people want to do things.
Mom said, let's go. Go in there. That's good advice that I'm giving you.
So we're going to try to find a way to get up here and up there. There's stairs and a deck up there. I want to see what that goes to. But we're gonna have to go through all of this again. Go back out. Yeah, got my pants wet, but finally a shot with nobody in it. Now, even though the stairs are collapsed, they do have an alternate route that takes you to the top of the natural bridge and down to the Devil's Icebox as well. and they do have a couple observation decks of the natural bridge from the top, one on each side. Now we're going to the next viewpoint and check out this other cave, or the icebox, whichever one. So if you're new to this channel and you find this video helpful or even enjoyable, please consider subscribing. If you like it, please Keep On Hiking in the comments. We greatly appreciate it. And always stick around till the end of the video and see where we're going next week. Now this is where I found the information about the collapse that happened back in 2006. Above that one, which is probably the icebox, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna take this trail to the other side and see if it comes out to something else. Actually looks like they recently redid these. Not 100% sure where this is going, but there might be a cave here. I see a viewpoint. It sounds like there's people down inside this cave. Oh, this is the Devil's Icebox. And that is a slot canyon. How do you get to that? Oh, there we go. So it's looking like the Devil's Icebox is a little slot canyon. And you can feel the cold air just coming up. Really cold. Feels pretty good, especially on a hot day. Now this is the area where I definitely recommend a flashlight. A cell phone light just isn't going to cut it down here.
You have to duck right here.
That's where it was up top. Looking down at the slot. Well, you gotta have a flashlight here. I see the traveling truckie's got a flashlight here we can use. Actually, these guys got a flashlight. I might follow them. They got a cell phone too. And because the video in this section came out really dark, I turned up the brightness during the editing process to try to get more detail, but unfortunately, it also made it a little bit more grainy too. We'll get those kids and we'll follow them out. Can you make that? I mean, this is pretty solid here.
Yeah. I'm afraid I'll slide up here. I may have to try it.
There's one.
Here's baby. Here's there's nothing but water. Let's get into my boots.
This is as far as it goes, yeah.
I wish we could take pictures of the light on.
The trick is way back there. And found a way out of the cave. So it didn't turn out to be a slot canyon.
How many people have wet feet?
It just wound up being a big old crack in the cave. with another natural bridge in front of it. Pretty cool every time. Now, I definitely want to come back to this place, just more prepared, with a headlamp and some flashlights for sure. Maybe bring my son Atreyu along with me. So we just made it out of the Devil's Icebox. A little unprepared. We wish we would have known we had some flashlights. A couple heads got bonked. Other than that, it was a pretty cool experience. But to be honest, this is actually a lot better than I originally thought it was going to be. You know, there's a little bit more to it. Kind of like when I went to Devil's Den, which I'll leave a link up top, where you see pictures and it really doesn't do it justice until you actually get there and see it for yourself. In the next episode of Rockbridge Hike Across America, we head into Jefferson City and check out the Missouri State Capitol, but not before going into Pinnacles first and checking out what I consider to be the Angel's Landing of the Midwest. So if you found yourself liking this video, you want to see more, please like, share, subscribe. There's plenty on the channel, more on the way. Until next time, keep on hiking.